Bruce sees all.
So I go to bed around 3 or 4, but then more lights arrived. But again, this is on a cloudy evening. Some people must have got some clear shots or not. I did, but a couple of shots were like this at the beginning of the evening. It was not easy to film the sky. I'm also going to explain how we can see the auroras. Yesterday, when they came to start appearing in the sky, it was actually a cloud. Like the colors only arrived about 15-20 minutes later, and it was hard to see the colors around that light beside me. So imagine. But then eventually the colors came out. You need a camera, you need to up the exposure maybe a little bit or a lot to be able to see the color in the sky, but you might maybe just get the cloud though. I think it's better to show it to you this way. These, they were a little blurry, and I prefer showing them a little further away to get, I mean, look at the effect. I mean, 1 second is like this, and then the next second, it's like you just saw the blues. That's in the Milky Way, and that's what it looked like. It looked like the Milky Way cloud, the OORT cloud, but that's where the nebulae started, and that's where the radiation from the sun came into our atmosphere, and I really saw it. See the purple light there in the background? So it's just as I'm running across the sky, showing some of the light beams and colors that were appearing, and it was all different. As I was facing the south towards the United States, the sky was extremely bright red. There weren't any blues or greens. And then this is facing north. There were also reds in the north. And it's just like the image at the beginning that you saw, but it changed a lot. You had the greens, and see the green in the corner there? Light purples up in the sky, and look at the lines that, you know what those are. I think those are some of the lines that I film where the UFOs rise. We're seeing black straight lines. Again, it could be the aurora, but you see there as we go ahead in the images, sorry, that you get a better shot of everything. Look at the black lines going up into the sky. So it was incredible. And now say to yourself that seeing that, it's also flashing. So if some of you tried to record it yesterday, you're probably saying, well, I didn't see it. I wasn't able to record it. Well, anyways, I'm not not equipped to film at night, that's for sure, except for a telescope. But would I even have seen it? Look at that. Look at that exceptional radiation, which is not necessarily something good, right? But I did get a lot of shots, as you said, underneath. I got about, I don't know, 80 shots, I guess, or something like that. There's another file this morning where I got even more. Here's a quickie of the house where you actually see that the sky was purple behind my house. So just look at that. In the clouds, and it was still beautiful. But boy, it was near impossible to get a shot in. And that's just on the edge of the garage there. Look at that one, apocalyptic. My grandfather's cross outside. What a shot. Check it out, guys. See that up in the Milky Way? That's what it looked like, and then that's in the north. That's in the north there, and you see that light. Look at that. Again, same angle, but different shot. And there, me, it was the light that was outside, so it started illuminating everything. At one point, it's just like you're literally walking through this ionization, and you feel it. And you could see UFOs flying through them. Guys, I filmed the radiation with an infrared camera. I did some tests, and boy, it took me a hell of a long time. I filmed all night to be able to try to get them, and I actually was able to catch some radiation. This is a long video. Well, anyways, it's not probably, but it took me a long time to do them. So you see there are the lights there as a bit less intense as I got closer to the end of it, but still the lights were there. And in the north, it showed a while. We could see the green in the north. And it stopped. It lasted about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes, and then it started all over again in the evening. And look at that black line rising up into the sky. It's pissing me off because that's the line I showed you guys. You do know that, right? Like in the video, the blue line. It's ionized now. And I saw UFOs going by there. I filmed them all night, by the way. You'll see them in the video. Let's get into the infrared camera now. So that gives you an idea of the auroras and the skies here. And now we're going to look at what I caught with the infrared camera. And look, You could see it going by now in the top, but I'm going to show it to you further away from in the editor, and that's going to permit you, for me going back and forth, to really permit you to see how it's rolling across the sky. It was something exceptional. This was just at the beginning doing the test with the infrared. So you see that the sky is flickering completely. Excuse me, guys, I'm tired. I went to bed at 5 this morning, and it's 8:30 now, and I'm doing the video. So you can see the charged ionization of our atmosphere. The entire world, all around the world, it's going to be like that. And look at all the UFOs that were going by also at the same time of different angles that you see there. This was at the beginning testing with the infrared camera, and I got some pretty cool radiation when, well, if you want to call radiation cool, once it started coming in, it looked really crazy. Since it's so hard to see with the infrared, I'm going to show it to you like this. There you go. Now you can see it, right? With the full screen and not back and forth, you're probably not going to see exactly what I'm trying to show you guys rolling across the sky. It was pretty crazy seeing this. It's not my first time seeing the Aurora Borealis. I saw it a long time ago in the 90s for one night or two, and it was just green colors and, yeah, some purples. But, I mean, now it was totally intense tonight. The colors are incredible. But you see as I go forward and backwards, you can see the radiation rolling across the sky. It's crazy. Look at it. So we can see with the infrared camera, I brought the image further away for you, brought you in the editor so you can actually see the image a lot clearer. So that's the radiation going by, and we're not done. We're going to head off to into the morning after the really cool phenomena radiation we're going to see with the infrared camera, spirals, the ionization of the atmosphere. Why do I have an accent like this? Because it's crazy. I'm completely brain dead this morning. Completely brain dead. There are the planes going by with the ionization that you can see in the atmosphere there. They say with all these corona mass ejections, halo ejections, the ionization of the upper atmosphere of the Earth by the ultraviolet light of the sun is developed based on known laws of pressures and constitution of the high atmosphere. Ionic recombination, attachment of free electrons to neutral molecules, and diffusion of ions. UFOs sure were moving fast. Watch one go through the radiation at the same time as it's billowing around it. Watch this. Then it started over again, 4:07 a.m., and I got it. That is where all the auroras were coming out of, from the Milky Way, dead center up over my house, into the Milky Way, and you could see these lines coming down from the Milky Way just falling over us like from the heavens. Absolutely incredible. So now you're seeing this morning. So everything you just saw was last night at 11 o'clock on the 10th, now the 11th. This morning at 4:07 a.m. It started last till about 4:20, 4:30. The sky. So look at that. Aurora Borealis. Really cool. And it moves around in the sky. So I'm going to get some different shots here. So you can see, I think that'll be best for you to see. It was almost daytime there. You can see that the brightness is starting to come out. And another light there. And then here you'll get to see it dancing around the way I show you the images. I'm moving around in the sky so that you can see from left to right what the sky looks like. See that? There you go. You can see it moving now in the sky. Give you a effect. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Just like trees in the sky, guys. You see that? Just like sitting there like a triangle point right in space. It's crazy. Here looking north again. We can see them. Look at that one. That's a cool one. See in black and white? See what the lights look like. Black and white. Still see them in the sky there. Ooh, what the heck was that? Oh, yeah, that's cool. You can see it there really well. There, going back and forth. Look at that. These are nice. Give you an idea of how it was moving around. It wasn't easy to get them. It's starting to get a bit brighter. I'm starting to get more focus with the camera. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Beautiful. And then the sky, again, before the sun came up, it was completely ionizing. Yeah, that's that's what you could see. A purple blue, but unnatural blue. And you can see some of the purples there looking off to the neighbor. See them up in the sky, and it was continually moving. Oh, I got it. I finally got, this is the one. This is how it all started. When I went outside and I looked up into the Milky Way, that's what I saw last night. And all those lines of radiation were coming from there. That's the perfect shot. That's nice. I got it. So you see the incredible colors there, and that's right up into the, oh yeah, the Milky Way. There we go. I was able to see it. That's where it all started. Look at them coming down. Isn't that incredible? Beautiful. Look at that blue and purple. Crazy. Look at that. And then that blue beam of light was coming down, so these are the shots. I guess this is the best way to show them to you instead of showing 100,000 images. Trying to get the best shot, of course. Look at that. Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, that's cool. Crazy blues and purples, eh? We're finishing off here. It's not daytime yet at all, by the way. It's just the lights in the sky. It looks like it's daytime, but it's not. Beautiful.
Flashed. I saw you. Can you show yourself again? Thank you. You flashed just one more time. Oh yeah. Hello. It's early. What's he jumping around? Jump up, and get down.
Listen, the auroras screwed my brain over. I was brain dead. Been up over 24 hours, guys, almost 36 hours to get a whole bunch of videos up with the sun and everything that's going on. Hope you enjoyed it. So we got UFOs tonight, lots of it, some auroras, and the sun still a G4 geomagnetic storm right now. Went up to G5 yesterday. X5 0.8, guys, almost an X6. The Carrington event in 1859, as we watch these ionized particles in the atmosphere, in 1859, it was an X27 or X29, I think. I don't know if we'll ever get that high, but we're going to see some radiation and prepare for the absolutely ballistically murderous, violent, crazy weather. The ionosphere is primarily produced as a result of the interaction, like we're seeing right here, with solar radiation with neutral atmospheric constituents. Therefore, in order to understand the ionosphere, we do need to look at how solar radiation is being absorbed by upper atmospheric constituents. And honestly, the impact, several impacts of those halo corona mass ejections, when huge bursts, the storms are charged pretty violent in the States and around the world, even from us here in Quebec, out in space. The solar storm isn't dangerous for people on Earth's surface, but can cause many problems for us. Disruptions to electronic devices, including satellites orbiting our planet, GPS, and many other things. You all know I've filmed the closest UFOs, even one coming down to the yard. Well, check this out. It is 4:35 a.m. The sun's preparing to send some brightness, and I'm seeing UFO. Watch it meet another one. That's right, it's going down. Paul Sabo, Pat Yassar, Darla Lama, Ruth Kelly, everyone who contributed, gifting out the memberships, and every way you have, Kristen Kruger, Michelle Preston. Thank you so much for the generous contributions, everyone.
Aliens on the moon. When are they going to tell the world? Come on, Pentagon. Aliens on the moon. Aliens on the moon. And they're mining. Really up there. They're mining on the moon. Aliens on the moon.
Thank you very much for the support to this channel. Everyone, thanks for the generous contributions, and thanks for watching the videos.
Aliens up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mining on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter, cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming soon.